Hello, and what we're going to learn about today is how to create an observer account for a parent to observe a student in Canvas. The first thing we have to do is sign in as the student. I'm currently signed in as our student James Bond, and I am at my dashboard. So the first step is to go to Account, go to Settings, and then over here we have Pair with Observer. So we'll click on that, and it will give you this code. And with that code, you're going to write it down because that's going to be needed for later to enter into the actual parent account. Okay, now that we have that, we can do a couple of things in order to get into the parent account. The first thing would be to sign out of this account, which we can go up here to our account, and we can click log out. This may take care of everything because we have to have the student completely out of the account. I would also suggest if you're going to use the same browser or the same piece of technology to get in here, I would recommend going to more tools and clear your browser history. If you clear your browser history, the student account will be wiped out of the browser until the student goes in the next time, so we'll be able to get you as the parent into the same browser. An easier method is to open up a second browser. In my case, I have Firefox open and ready to go. This has no history on it, so therefore I'll be able to log in as a parent. So we're going to go to pasco.instructure.com. And you'll see this where we have some choices. You're going to be a parent of a Pasco student, so we're going to click there. Once we're in here, we're going to click parent of a Canvas user. And now we're going to enter in our information as parents in order for us to have access as an observer. So I will enter my information. For the password, it'll be any password. For the email, make sure it's an email that you normally check and you get emails from. Re-enter your password again. And then we're going to put in our student pairing code. In my case, for James Bond, it was SQ, capital M, lowercase I, HY. Make sure that when you do this, that it's case sensitive. So you make sure that you get the cases correct. Then you want to click agree, and you're going to start participating. Now, as you can see, we're logged into our parent account. If we look at the account information, you can see it's me, and we could check my settings and things like that. What is good to note is if you look down here, you can see there are classes listed, and if we go back to James Bond, they are the exact same classes. So you as the parent now have the ability to go into any one of these classes and see your students' grades, see how they're performing in class. So the last thing I would like to show you is how to access the Observer account and set up an Observer account from the Canvas app itself. So what you would do is you would download the Canvas app, the student app, onto your Android device or your iOS device. And then when you open it, you're going to see this screen and you're going to click Find My School. We're then going to punch Pasco in, and you'll notice it says Pasco Hernando State College, as well as District School Board of Pasco County. Pick District School Board of Pasco County. And we'll make this a little bit bigger. And you can see that just like on our computer, we have the exact same screen again. So we're going to pick I'm a parent of a Pasco student. And in this part, we're going to see again, parent of a Pasco Canvas user and create an account. We're going to create that account. And then what we're going to do is just like we did on the computer, we're going to add our name, our email, our password 2 spots, and then put that pairing code in that we got from our student. You can also get the pairing code from the student app if your student logs into their Passgo Canvas app and then goes to settings, just like they did in the computer version. Once you have that student pairing code in, you're going to click done, and then you're going to do start participating, and then you will be set. If you have any questions, let us know.